Super Reaction Bros. I'm Chris.
I'm Christopher.
On today's episode, we are taking a look at the official trailer for the newest 007 movie, aka this time the last James Bond film for Daniel Craig, called No Time to Die. So, yeah, movie has been up in the air for the last few years since after Spectre, pretty much.
Yeah, Spectre came out in 2015.
Because there's already speculation that that was Daniel Craig's last Bond film. They were moving on, perhaps giving the 007 license to somebody else. Talk about making perhaps Moneypenny or somebody else the new 007.
So many rumors it
went all over the place.
And after watching Spectre, it's to me, it's like it could have gone either way. Because the way they ended it, it's like they kind of ended it to where, in a way, pretty much where it's like they left it open, but you could probably, if you want to end it, you could have ended it.
Okay, so yeah, that's true. No, that's true. Well, I'm going to get to that in a sec, but now we're here with No Time to Die, which Daniel Craig now recently, before the official full trailer release, said this will be his final film. He's even said himself, it's time for somebody else to take the
reins,
take the mantle, pretty much. So yeah, spoilers for Spectre, a 4-year-old film, but so basically he stopped Blofeld pretty much, and instead of killing him like most Bond films he does, he let him live and get captured while he left with Dr. Malin Swan, pretty much played by Lea Seydoux, and so now in this movie he's retired. He's left the service of being a secret agent, and it's finally settled down. But we know these kind of films. We've seen these films from the 70s, 80s, 90s onwards. What was it? I forgot the term pretty much, but
you can't escape your past.
You can't escape your past. You can't,
This is the perfect example again is Jason Bourne. You can't escape your past.
So apparently the plot of this one is Jeffrey Wright's character, Felix Leiter, comes to him with one more mission pretty much that he needs his help with because a new villain has a dangerous new weapon, and of course it's up to James Bond to save the day.
Yeah, one of those again.
But like I said, this is the final chapter for Daniel Craig. So Spectre, like he was leading into, Spectre kind of felt like it was the beginning of the end for Daniel Craig's Bond.
So even if he did say that was my last movie, it would have been all right, honestly, because it's the type of thing where it's like, again, these are all films that, if you think about it, are all like kind of, it feels like they set them up as prequel films of how we've known James Bond in the past films and what he's gone up against. And that's what this was. It's set up pretty much as one of his most arch rival enemies, pretty much.
One of the biggest things they introduced in Spectre was that how all the Daniel Craig Bond villains all were tied to
connected.
Even Quantum was tied to Spectre, pretty much. And of course we find out in Spectre that, I forget the guy's name, but Blofeld pretty much is actually kind of sort of Bond's older adoptive brother.
Adoptive type of stepbrother.
Kind of stepbrother pretty much.
Yeah, that's what he is pretty much, which makes more sense of that connection he has with him.
Yeah, so and we enjoyed Spectre too. It was a good movie.
Oh, it was a good movie. But enough talking. Let's dive into this for the official trailer for No Time to Die. So here we go.
Yeah, about the usual. In the Aston too.
Yeah.
Why would I betray you? We all have our secrets.
Oh shit.
Will you betray you?
Just didn't get to yours yet.
Oh shit. We didn't get to yours yet. She had a secret.
We all have secrets. You just didn't get to yours yet.
The world is arming faster than we can respond. Where's 007? I need a favor, brother. You're the only one I trust for this.
The world's moved on, Commander Bond.
You and 00.
2 years.
2 years.
So stay in your lane. You're getting away.
Former
I
00.
want to put that in your name.
Oh shit.
No, she's not a former. She is a current 00.
The one that works.
We'll have to double check it.
Name? Bond.
James Bond.
So you're not dead.
Hello, Q. I've missed you. It's the most valuable asset this country has. If you feel yourself losing control, I'm not going to lose.
What the hell? Oh.
You gave up everything her secret finds its way out, it'll be the death of him. What is it?
You don't know what this is.
James Bond. License to kill. History of violence. I could be speaking to my own reflection. Only your skills die with your body. Mine will survive long after I'm gone.
Who the fuck?
History isn't kind to men who play God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's Rami Malek.
Oh!
Ah, all the toys.
Because that's the one he left with. Left
Yeah.
with at the end of.
Yeah, that's what I
Spectre.
said.
Yeah.
But
So
okay, you know, I swear she said she was former 00.
I don't know. She says she's a double
But
O.
so yeah, it looks like Felix needs his help, but it has something to do with something in Dr. Swan's past.
And if that's why he's like, pretty much, you know, we all have secrets. I just didn't dive deep enough into your secrets.
Yeah.
So something came back up. That pretty much, even James is pissed off at her, where he's just like, you should have told me this. I could have handled this or da. But it's like, it seems like now it's coming up. It's catching up. And things are coming to the surface, and it feels like since Blofeld's pretty much Blofeld pretty much arrest, a lot of things are now starting to get out of control. You know, because he was the head of this giant organization, pretty much.
And you know, our theory is it may be like Rami Malek's character is trying to take full control of Spectre.
He's trying to take back
of
Spectre.
what remains of Spectre, you know.
Yeah, and pretty much he has all this power now, and it's like.
Now, what Madeline Swan has to do with with Rami Malek's villain, we don't know. I mean, we do know that like she did know. This is weird. We do know she did know that like her father was not only a member of Quantum but a member of Spectre as well.
Pretty much.
So she knew that. She even brought up how she knew how to use a gun array when she was younger because somebody tried to kill her father.
Yeah, she was always against the guns and things like that.
So like. Yeah, you kind of speculate. Yeah, it's because her father was in Spectre and and Quantum, but
but the thing is, how far deep does she go into the rabbit hole herself?
Yeah, how far deep does she go? Pretty much for her own secrets.
Yeah,
you know, because Bond was willing to like retire for her and stuff, and now because of her past, he has to come out of retirement to like.
Poor Bond. Just when he tries to retire, it's like things still catch up with him, like with Vesper, pretty much.
Yeah, if I had like. Vesper. If I only had one problem with this, it uses that same trope I've seen in so many other action films. He's retired, but we need you back for one more mission.
You know, but I think what
I like makes this different is it's been building up to this point. It's not like those other ones, but this one's been building up to this point.
That's why I've loved what Daniel Craig's films pretty much. I loved it because these ones, I felt like, these are more like the prequel to the James Bond that we know of now. You know, the ones that we grew up with watching with pretty much everybody. You know, with from Sean Connery and stuff like that to all of them. You know, it's like these are felt like more prequel films. So I think this is all leading up again, doing that full circle of him realizing I can never really settle down.
Oh yeah, you realize by the end of Casino Royale.
Yeah, you know, and this again, he's realizing, it's like I can never let this go.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I need to just, this is my life. This is what I'd be living with, pretty much. So it's like I can never really settle down. You know, and in James Bond films, it's like even the older ones, you know, he was always like that, pretty much. He was always like my wife I called him a man whore, you know, but you know what? It's like,
but he's Britain's man whore.
He's Britain's man whore, you know. It's. You know, but I love Daniel Craig's run pretty much, and now wouldn't mind knowing how they would change it with a new one. Would they still try to keep him in this same world that Daniel Craig's in, or start fresh again with a new one? You know, start fresh,
right?
You know, or are they gonna? That's the question I would have. You know, that for the next Bond, pretty much that they decide to choose.
Yeah. So yeah, well, we can't. Of course, we can't wait to look forward to it. Does it come out next year?
Yeah, 2020.
Cool. So yeah, looking forward to it overall in the long run. You know, it was nice. It was nice to see how he bows out of the role in the end. So
Yeah.
other than that, if you're new to the channel, you hit the like button. If you want to talk to us more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about 007, hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon as well.
Let us know what you guys thought of this trailer overall. What are you guys' fondest memories as Daniel Craig, pretty much as James Bond? Do you have any favorite moments you've had with him? Any favorite James Bond movie, pretty much with Daniel Craig in it? Which one's your favorite out of those? Or your overall favorite, all-time favorite James Bond film overall? Pretty much out of all of them, pretty much all together. It doesn't matter. Let us know in the comments down below. What are your hopes and dreams pretty much for the next James Bond and what you would want to see in the next ones? Let us know in the comments below. Put down what you thought of our reaction overall, but most importantly, thank you for watching.
So until next time, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
This has been a very SRB-filled episode of SRB.
Yeah. See ya.
Later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out our previous reactions,
As well as our other shows.
click the playlist down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
You can check us out on Twitter
as well as Stardust.
@SuperReactBros.